It's my pleasure to be here today with Professor Wible and for Oxford University Press, and in conjunction with Cave's English training, we'd like to do this interview about extensive reading. Now, Professor Wible is a professor at the National Central University in the Graduate Institute of Learning and Instruction. He's director of the Language Centre, and he's also co-founder of IWiLL and co-founder of the IWiLL Reading Challenge. So, pleasure to have you here today, Professor Wible.
Thank you.
We are concentrating on extensive reading as our primary focus in this interview, and I'd like to find out how you use extensive reading here in Taiwan and how Taiwanese teachers are using extensive reading as well.
To be literal, I would have to say when I was about 4 years old.
Okay.
Because of being read to.
Mm-hmm.
So bedtime stories and bedtime reading from my parents. I'm serious about saying it at that early age because I think extensive reading to me wasn't necessarily me reading words, but someone reading to me, and it piqued my interest in books. Mm-hmm. So from picture books, Are You My Mother, and I can still remember the books my parents read to me at age 4. That piqued my interest in books by being read to, by this being part of my life and my relationships in my family. But if we would say later, as an educator, or thinking of it as in terms of how it could help teach or learn a second language. In the late 1980s, when I was teaching at National Taiwan University in the Department of Foreign Languages and Literature, I was asked to help teach a summer program for high school teachers. So the professors there offered summer training for English for high school English teachers. One of the teachers that was in the course I was teaching shared with us his practice of every week in class letting the students choose novels from a collection he had and read for a period or 2 periods in class without any pressure, no expectations that they would be tested, just to enjoy reading. And that was one of my first encounters with extensive reading practiced by a classroom teacher. I would say that's the deepest and early impression I had in my professional career for the role that extensive reading can play in classrooms.